Drop a like to this video if you're a fan of Storage Wars. Hey there everyone, what's up and welcome back to another video on Film Screeny. The reality TV show Storage Wars does justice to the phrase, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Sometimes the contents that come out of the abandoned lockers are so absurd that they simply do not make sense. Let's take a look at some of the finds on Storage Wars that didn't make sense. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on anything. Alright, let's get to it. Number 7. Renee Nizuda's Video Games. The first episode of Season 10 of the show was a massive payday for Renee Nizuda. Renee spent $1,500 on a locker, and what he got out of it was a highly valuable collection of video games. This collection that easily filled up a huge locker was quite clearly assembled by an experienced and knowledgeable collector. And after adding up the worth of all the items in the collection, and the fact becoming clear that there were no fakes present in the collection, it was worth around $50,000. Number 6. Daryl Sheets Comic Books. The gambler, Daryl Sheets, knows of ways to make money other than dealing in rare pieces of art. In Season 5, Daryl Sheets bought a collection of comic books and toys which was actually labeled as the Holy Grail of toys. Inside the locker was a massive supply of Hot Wheels, G.I. Joe, and many other collectible toys, and a huge collection of about 3,000 comic books, $10 each as well. The value of all these goods was around a huge $90,000. Number 5. Barry Weiss's Treasure. Barry Weiss was never really that much interested in bidding on storage goods until his friend gave him the idea of bidding on Storage Wars. Even though Barry Weiss was not that experienced, he hit an absolute jackpot early in the first season of the show after he spent $275 on a locker that contained salon supplies. This looked like a flop at first, but it then came to light that the locker also contained a highly valuable piano from the 1920s among all the garbage, and in the end Weiss made a huge profit of about 11 grand on this purchase. Number 4. Barry Weiss's Big Win. Once again, Barry Weiss hit a jackpot in the second season of the Storage Wars. Barry, after appearing late on the show, hastily bought a locker that contained a couch and other stuff, which seemed worthless, and it seemed that Barry had blown his $1,525 on worthless junk. When all hope seemed lost, Weiss saw a box hidden away in the back containing an item that piqued his curiosity. Upon further investigation, Weiss discovered that it was a wooden sculpture containing dentures which were fitted in and glass eyes. The sculpture also had a window at the back of its head, which displayed an entire scene taking place in its brain. This strange item was actually worth about $6,000 and was wanted by collectors. However, it increased the interest of Weiss, who hardly thought of selling it. Number 3. Daryl Sheets. In the final episode of the third season of Storage Wars, Daryl Sheets hit one of the biggest jackpots in the history of the show. The gambler, Daryl, spent $3,600 on a locker, because according to him, he liked the artwork inside of it. Upon a bit of research, it turned out that the piece of the art was in fact a painting by Frank Gutierrez. Everyone's jaw dropped after it turned out that the painting was worth an astounding $300,000, or according to Sheets, it could even sell for $1 million. Number 2. Dave Hester. Dave Hester was fired from the show because of his mischievous acts, as he would raise the prices of lockers if he found out someone was interested in buying it, and was pretty aggressive in general. In Season 1, Hester spent $750 on a storage unit that was filled with old newspapers. This purchase of Hester seemed like a bust, but then it turned out that the newspapers were from a date on which the king of pop Elvis Presley passed away, all of which were worth about a staggering $90,000. Number 1. Renee Nizuda's Big Win. In Season 6 of the show, Renee Nizuda and his wife Casey bought a locker which granted them a very large profit. The husband-wife duo got many pieces of high value, which were a Grandmaster clock in great condition and a set of Baroque by Wallace Silver which were worth $2,000. The locker also contained an oil canvas which was priced at $8,000, and also had paperwork with it and many other goods including statues from distant parts of the world, all of which were a collective $50,000. Talk about a payday. Never judge a locker by its appearance or without fully looking at everything it has to offer first. These were some of the Storage Wars finds that did not make any sense. This brings us to the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then let us know by liking the video. Stick around for more amazing content, as we'll soon be seeing you in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye.